That A wave typically takes you to this wave 4 region. So that's exactly what we got here. We got an A wave that took us to the wave 4 region. Wave 4 region. All right. A B wave that's counter to that A wave, and that's also 3 waves. Okay. So here, A, B, C, that's the B wave, and we just kind of finished that B wave. So you have an A wave, a B wave, and your flat correction is complete once you have your C wave. So your C wave is going to be fully impulsive, right? It's going to be 5 waves down, right? Now, hello, everyone. My name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is January 25th, 2022, and Bitcoin is looking like it's in a wave 2 flat correction. And we're preparing for a wave 3 impulse, okay? For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. This is the #1 Elliott wave or even technical analysis crypto channel on YouTube. Why? Because we actually do technical analysis here. It's not just opinion, everything's substantiated. It's not always correct, but it's always substantiated. That I can promise you. All right, let's get into it. For those of you who are new to Elliott wave theory, Elliott wave analysis, Elliott wave principle, one of the main ideas is that you have these 5 waves, okay? Everything moves impulsively in 5 waves and correctively in 3 waves, okay? In impulses, the 3rd wave tends to be the largest, tends to be the most impulsive, the fastest, the longest wave. But it doesn't always have to be the longest wave, but it tends to, okay? So if indeed we are in wave 2, we're preparing to print wave 3, not just in Bitcoin, but in the rest of the market, okay? So this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing right here what we've had. Let's see. Damn it, where did I put this? I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. I'm seeing this right here as wave 1. And this is the flat wave 2 correction that I'm seeing, okay? I'm seeing this across the board. You can look laterally at other assets. You'll see the same thing. And we can zoom in. We're on the 15-minute time frame. But here, we need to zoom in sometimes to see some detail. And you can see the 5 waves printed that we got in our bounce yesterday, okay? And that was like, what, 6-7%? It was respectable. And so we have right here, you can identify what I call the pitchfork reversal, right? 1, 2, 3, right? Or you can call it A, B, as I call it A, B, C, and then right there. So you have a reversal pattern right here, whatever you want to call it, okay? And some people like to say it's a rounded bottom. It forms a rounded bottom. So it shows you that, okay, price is preparing to reverse course. And what we printed thereafter was a simple impulse, right? So 1 wave, a 2 wave correction right here, a wave 3, right? The longest of this impulse, the most impulsive, wave 4 and wave 5, okay? Immediately thereafter, you need a correction, right? Elliott wave theory states that every 5 wave impulse is immediately followed by a 3 wave correction, okay? In any kind of way, even if it's even if it's complex or compounded, you can count 3 waves after 5 waves, all right? So we get our A wave, which is the break of structure, and that A wave typically takes you to the, that A wave typically takes you to this wave 4 region. So that's exactly what we got here. We got an A wave that took us to the wave 4 region. Wave 4 region, all right? A B wave that's counter to that A wave, and that's also 3 waves, okay? So here, A, B, C, that's the B wave, and we just kind of finished that B wave. So you have an A wave, a B wave, and your flat correction is complete once you have your C wave. So your C wave is going to be fully impulsive, right? It's going to be 5 waves down, right? Now, this C wave, using Elliott wave principles, we can kind of project. We can use the Fibonacci extension tool to project this C wave right here from the top A wave, right? And the A wave ends about, I'd say about here. I don't know. Maybe here. Let's say that A wave ends here. And then it is going to retrace the B wave. And so we can expect the C wave to complete around the 1 to the 1, 2, 3, 6. So that's one of the principles of Elliott wave theory. It says in a ABC correction, the A wave projected, and then the retracement of the B wave gives you a C wave to between 1 and 1, 2, 3, 6 on the balance of probability. So on average, sometimes it ends at the 7, 8, 6, but typically you get the C wave finding support between the 1 and the 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, so that's what we can expect. What have we gotten so far? We've gotten an impulse, right? And it seems like we're getting a 2 wave right now, perhaps, but it seems like this 1 wave is quite long. I don't know that the 1 Fibonacci extension will be long enough. Maybe it may, but the 3, yeah, it may. So that's what I'm seeing right now in Bitcoin, right? I'm seeing us print an impulsive C wave that's going to end somewhere between the 1 and the 1, 2, 3, 6 Fibonacci extension, between 35,400. Well, between 35,400 and $35,000, somewhere thereabouts. And once that's complete, we print a reversal pattern and we continue into our wave 3. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Now, just to cover our bases, we know that this, you can have ideas, you can have trade plans, but always prepare for things to go against you. Always prepare for what you haven't thought of and what you don't expect, and that's good risk management. What else can this be? This can also be, and I don't see this, but let's say there's a probability that it could be an A wave, one of those B waves that retraces a bunch, and then a reversal C wave. I don't see that. I see this as being a fully impulsive wave, fully impulsive wave with 5, the 5 waves, 5 subwaves, and this being a regular 2-wave flat correction with continuation of the 3rd wave. That's what I'm seeing, right? But again, just be prepared for anything. And one thing that will tell you for sure that it's going to be one of those B waves that retraces to 100 to 123.6% of the A wave is if we break the 618, because we all know that the wave 2 correction cannot breach the 618. Okay, it can wick below, but it can't breach the 618. So that's just using your principles, using your guidelines to get an idea for what you can expect. And if we overlay our trend-based Fibonacci extension tool projection of C on this A and B wave, we see that the 1 and the 1, 2, 3, 6 fall between the 0.5 and the 618. So it would be a valid 2-wave retracement. Okay, it wouldn't violate the 618 of the larger 5-wave impulse. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing in Bitcoin. And I think if you look laterally, meaning at other assets in the market, you can see the same thing. Let's look at Ethereum really quickly. And Ethereum, again, has printed 5 waves here. First, a reversal pattern. You see your pitchfork reversal pattern, basically an A wave, a B wave, an A, B, and then the C wave becomes wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Here's your A wave. It goes within the wave 3 or wave 4 region, right there. The B wave, counter to that, and the C wave. It's gonna, take you somewhere there, before the 618 reversal reversal pattern, and then continuation of wave 3. All right, so that's what I'm seeing across the board. You can even take super bullish assets like Phantom, FTM. I noticed its B wave was quite strong, but again, remember, the B wave can retrace up until the 1618. So if you haven't broken the 1618, then it's still a valid B wave retracement. So on FTM, I'm seeing more of a initial diagonal for the wave 5. And so that's one of the cases where the retracement can be larger than the 618. Okay, but there's only one case actually where you can have a valid 2-wave retracement beyond the 618, and that's when you have a initial diagonal, okay, or an ending diagonal, a diagonal pattern. And that's just, Elliott wave principles. Anyway, that's your A wave here. This is your B wave, and then I do expect a C wave before continuation on the third wave. So that's what I'm seeing across the board in the market. Now for targets, what do we expect for the target of this third wave? So going back to Bitcoin, I'm seeing here, and just using Elliott wave principles again, let's zoom out onto the hourly. Actually, let's zoom out onto the 30-minute time frame. We can see that if you take your Fibonacci extension tool from the bottom of wave 1 to the top to the likely retracement of wave 2, which let's just say it's around here, right? There's a strong bed of support here. So let's just say it's in this region right there, between 0.5 and 618. We can even get more specific. Let's get more specific. Let's just pull our Fibonacci extension tool from the bottom of A, top of B, right here. Okay, so yeah, that's confluent with this level of support, right? This bed of support. So I wanted that. Yeah, I wanted that. Okay, now let's pull our Fibonacci extension tool from the bottom into, let's say, around here. And projection of the third wave should take you to between 1618 and 2 Fibonacci extension, right? So I expect wave 3 to end between 42,300 and 44,700, somewhere thereabouts, right? We know the minimum retracement or the minimum extension of wave 3 has to be a 1 Fibonacci extension, which is 40K, okay? That's also possible, but I think this is more probable. This is what you see most of the time. And this is confluent with this bed of resistance right here. So I expect price to find some resistance right about here. So that's where I expect wave 3 to come. Up here. And this is our previous wave 4 structure, right? So we should get that retracement right here, and then wave 4, then a continuation of wave 5, probably to the top here. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. And then after that, I do expect a B wave, right? Because we're in correction, right? This is a 2-wave. This is a massive 2-wave. So it's not just going to keep going up and up and up. This larger impulse is going to turn into an A wave. Meaning it's going to turn into a corrective wave. It's not going to remain purely impulsive, although it is for the time being. So that's what I'm seeing with Bitcoin. I'm expecting roughly a 20% move today. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing on the charts. I hope this was helpful. Hope this was useful. Like, share, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you guys this evening on the live stream. Thanks, bye.